And good morning everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, my name is Sade and I am visiting Thailand, and we're currently in Bangkok, but we only spent one night here. And the reason why we're here in Thailand is because there's a very special event going on which happens every year around this time, which is the Songkran Festival, which is considered their New Year's Day. It's a huge water fight in the street. I'm so excited. We're flying up to Chiang Mai today. We're gonna spend some time with some elephants and then see what this festival is all about. Yesterday, once we arrived to Bangkok, we spent the latter half of the day kind of exploring one of the major temples here in the city, and we had dinner and dessert. And Bangkok is such a cool city. I mean, I wish we would have spent a little bit more time here had I known that this place was so massive. You at least need 3 to 4 days at least. There's over 400 temples located in this city. There's Chinatown, there's the river that we never even made it to, tons of fun and unique and interesting restaurants, great food. So I guess I'll have to make a trip back here sometime sooner than later, but that's not what this video is about. This video is going to be about the festival, and I want to take you guys along with me, so let's go. My husband is the sweetest, carrying my bags. Really hard over there. It is hot. Alright, so we finally landed in Chiang Mai. Feels like it's 100 degrees out here. We had a driver come pick us up. We arranged it through our Airbnb, which I'm going to tell you guys more about. So to further elaborate, I chose Orchid Villas as our choice to stay for 2 nights here in Chiang Mai. And the reason why I chose this is because it partners with a non-profit organization that helps at-risk women from exploitation, from sex trafficking, and the other. And also what I love about this villa is that on property you have 12 elephants that have been rescued from the terrible tourism industry that you find with elephants here in Thailand. If you'll be visiting for the first time, I highly recommend that you do some research on the elephant riding industry here in Southeastern Asia, and particularly, it's terrible. Don't ride any freaking elephants. Let me stress to you guys, please don't ride any elephants. Do your research. If you want to visit elephants, find a sanctuary instead where elephants have been rescued and have recovered either from injury or orphan. That I think is a much better and more humane approach to interacting with these beautiful, and might I say, my favorite animals on the entire planet. So I couldn't be happier to be here because this organization kind of meshes in both passions of giving back. You're coming to a country to celebrate their culture, yes, and then to enjoy yourself, but with that comes costs. You're bringing, you know, your pollution, your trash and whatnot. And a lot of times tourists can be kind of reckless. So in return, I thought it would be great to find an organization that helps to give back to people instead of just constantly taking and taking, as we mostly do when we're on vacation. Nothing wrong with that, but this is just an alternative to our usual fancy vacations, if you get my drift. I first learned about Orchid doing my research prior to coming to Thailand. And some of those search engines, of course, was Instagram and Pinterest and others. And then as I dug deeper into these beautiful villas and just the experience of being able to live side by side with elephants, I came across Daughters Rising, which is the nonprofit organization that partners with these Airbnb villas, and all of the funding received goes towards providing resources, training, and jobs for women seeking refuge from human trafficking, and essentially refugees. Sex trafficking is obviously a problem that no country is exempt from. Particularly in Thailand, it's an issue. If you visit, there's a lot of promiscuous activity going on. Not hating, but when it comes to illegal trafficking of humans, you know, it's not consensual. These women are coerced and they're defenseless. So this organization has helped take back some of that power for those women that have been taken and stripped away from them. If you visit the website at Daughters Rising Organization or SLb&x.com, which I'll link down here below, they mentioned that 10% of Thailand's revenue actually comes from these devious industries. So I don't want to get too into a long, drawn-out, conversation about this, but I definitely feel it's an important conversation to have. Reasons why I am mentioning it. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Orchid and to Daughters Rising. And I hope that if you come visit the Chiang Mai area, you'll highly consider visiting. We just got here. Oh, and one last thing, they also accept donations of slightly used clothing. So my husband and I made sure to pack a bag or two of just some clothes to donate, because why not? I have a closet full of crap that I don't need, and these people can use it a lot more than I can. And it's just a small token of appreciation and something that I can give back for everyone being so welcoming and warm with us and tourists who come visit Thailand every single year. But tomorrow we have a full adventure day of learning about elephants and kind of their conservation and how they came to be rescued and how they're cared for. And then we're also going to do some rafting down the river, which you can see kind of overlooking the balcony of our villa. Super excited about all of those things. I hope that you guys enjoy it.
Awesome. Yeah, there we go.
So the boot was telling us that these animals are not owned by Orchid. They rent them from local villagers to give them, a space where they can practice humane elephant tourism versus having them working in the fields or elephant riding. And we're just hiking with them in the forest. It's amazing.
Yeah, he said go. He said yeah.
So we've just arrived to the Karen village. I want to make a distinction. This isn't the Karen village with the long necks, the women that wear the beautiful jewels that kind of extend the length of their necks. This is just a regular Karen village. The Karen long neck village people live in a different area of the province. In any case, we're just walking around this small village, learning a little bit about their way of life. Our guide here was explaining to us that the homes that they build, the whole village comes together. There's about a little over 400 people that live in this village. They all come together and they build the homes within 1 or 2 days. It's pretty amazing.